$5 crab, right? I was like, just take it. Can I suck your ass? I screamed my fucking head off.
The taxi driver said that.
Got out of the car, I went running down the street, and Polly's like, Kelly, wait!
I'd have fucking punched him.
The taxi driver.
And we ran into the first bar that we could find, and I fell asleep in some random person's car and was all the way home.
Hey, I can't believe all this happened in 24 hours.
48 hours.
48 hours. Your life has been so eventful.
No, what
I haven't even taken a shit in 48 hours.
Sharon and your father, they weren't talking for 20 years. I said to Sharon, you know what, I don't buy this bullshit that you hate your father. I strongly suggest that you pick up the fucking phone and call him. That was the worst thing I ever did. That I never heard off the phone.
One day, somebody came to see me that I didn't expect, say, and whoever it was,
It was me.
she had all these words for me, you see, which was,
You motherfucking piece of shit was the first one.
yes, I think that was something like that. Now, what was the other one, darling?
The kids thought it was Tony
Oh,
Curtis.
right, yes.
That's when they said to me,
Yes.
Mummy, why is Tony Curtis calling you a whore?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I just don't know.
Answer their question.
What?
All together now and have respect. Why don't you give a Yiddish boy a chance? Why don't you give?
I'm gonna relapse.
Can you believe we never spoke a word together for 20 odd years? Now we're talking. I can't believe it. It's great. Family feuds are fucking not worth it, man. I'm with grandfather.
Oh, that's terrific.
It's what's a weird feeling to be a grandfather. Can you feel that in there, though?
Yeah.
Tell me the other side. Can you feel that in there, though?
Yeah.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your ear, though? Is that in there, though? Is that in? Can you feel that in there, though? Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your ear, though?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Do you want a burrito, John? Nobody wants a burrito. Do you want a burrito, John?
Sure.
Do you like spicy or not spicy? Do you like spicy or not spicy? Not spicy.
Did Jack know you guys were coming here?
I'm talking.
Oh, wait, Dad, there's probably about 9,000 people here right now.
I'm just asking.
I said no spicy. Actually, I actually don't want a burrito. I just ate earlier.
Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm going to buy two. One in the fridge for later on.
Well, why don't you just buy 3 and then just sit there with Jack?
No, I'll buy two. I'll put one in my fridge in my room. This is my favorite burrito, John.
You're fraudulently claiming more income than you're receiving.
The accountant is back.
You accuse me of money laundering?
This town scene that you're watching? God, severe. Severe! Spectrum. Main storyline subject matter. Again, to be for an Academy Award. The main storyline's themes or narrative of the film is centered on an underrepresented group. I don't even know what this means. Women, racial, ethnic, LGBTQ, people with cognitive. This is going to destroy. There's an actor watching this who's like making a face right now because he knows it's over. He knows it's over. It's over. No, it's done. It's done. This kills him. Anybody who's making anything artistic with this crap, it's over. It's not going to be able to get done. This paint by numbers stuff is going to drain this business. because of how good the movie could be, they should be quietly killed. Like quietly once they get to the top. All of them should be quietly.
We're in trouble in this country. We are in trouble. Here's the.
His greed sickens me.
Shush. I'll wait. If you want me to talk, you're gonna have to be quiet for a little bit.
What about people who say you're only interested in the Middle East for oil?
What? Huh? Oil? Who said something like oil, bitch? You cooking? I got a coalition of the willing. I got 40 men.
Yesterday afternoon, 4 kids went to the hospital for injuries resulting from memeing in front of a local cafe. Faith healing, Taylor Swifting, these are things that are gonna get you killed. That's a loaded 38. How many of you think it's a smart idea to put a loaded 38 on a 9-year-old's desk? Well, if safety doesn't matter to you, go ahead, pick the gun up.
That's okay, I think
Pick the gun up! You might as well. Swifting and hilling is like playing with a loaded gun. But do you all understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now put the gun in your mouth. Hey, you're following plankers and T-mowers, so put a loaded gun in your mouth. Do it! Everybody take a good look. This is what you're doing every time you play with internet memes. You are playing roulette with your fucking life! Yesterday afternoon, 4 kids went to the hospital for injuries resulting from memeing in front of a local cafe. Faith healing, Taylor Swifting, these are things that are gonna get you killed. That's a loaded 38. How many of you think it's a smart idea to put a loaded 38 on a 9-year-old's desk? Well, if safety doesn't matter to you, go ahead, pick the gun up.
That's okay, I think
Pick the gun up! You might as well. Swifting and hilling is like playing with a loaded gun. But do you all understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now put the gun in your mouth. Hey, you're following plankers and T-mowers, so put a loaded gun in your mouth. Do it! Everybody take a good look. This is what you're doing every time you play with internet memes. You are playing roulette with your fucking life!
What you listening to, son?
If you hold a gun, and I hold a gun, we can talk about the law. If you hold a knife, and I hold a knife, we can talk about rules. If you come empty-handed, and I come empty-handed, we can talk about reason. But if you have a gun, and I only have a knife, then the truth lies in your hands. If you have a gun, and I have nothing, what you hold isn't just a weapon, it's my life. The concepts of law, rules, and morality only hold meaning when they are based on equality. The harsh truth of this world is that when money speaks, truth goes silent. And when power speaks, even money takes 3 steps back. Those who create the rules are often the first to break them. Rules are chains for the weak, tools for the strong. In this world, anything good must be fought for. The masters of the game are fiercely competing for resources, while only the weak sit idly, waiting to be given a share.
What you listening to, son?
If you hold a gun, and I hold a gun, we can talk about the law. If you hold a knife, and I hold a knife, we can talk about rules. If you come empty-handed, and I come empty-handed, we can talk about reason. But if you have a gun, and I only have a knife, then the truth lies in your hands. If you have a gun, and I have nothing, what you hold isn't just a weapon, it's my life. The concepts of law, rules, and morality only hold meaning when they are based on equality. The harsh truth of this world is that when money speaks, truth goes silent. And when power speaks, even money takes 3 steps back. Those who create the rules are often the first to break them. Rules are chains for the weak, tools for the strong. In this world, anything good must be fought for. The masters of the game are fiercely competing for resources, while only the weak sit idly, waiting to be given a share.
Afternoon, 4 kids went to the hospital for injuries resulting from memeing in front of a local cafe. Faith healing, Taylor Swifting, these are things that are going to get you killed. That's a loaded 38. How many of you think it's a smart idea to put a loaded 38 on a 9-year-old's desk? Well, if safety doesn't matter to you, go ahead, pick the gun up.
That's okay, I think
Pick the gun up! You might as well. Swifting and hilling is like playing with a loaded gun. Do you all understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now put the gun in your mouth. Hey, you're following plankers and T-mowers, so put a loaded gun in your mouth. Do it! Everybody take a good look. This is what you're doing every time you play with means. You are playing roulette with your fucking life!
What you listening to, son?
If you hold a gun, and I hold a gun, we can talk about the law. If you hold a knife, and I hold a knife, we can talk about rules. If you come empty-handed, and I come empty-handed, we can talk about reason. But if you have a gun, and I only have a knife, then the truth lies in your hands. If you have a gun, and I have nothing, what you hold isn't just a weapon, it's my life. The concepts of law, rules, and morality only hold meaning when they are based on equality. The harsh truth of this world is that when money speaks, truth goes silent. And when power speaks...
About some Remy. How about that? 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 How about that?
I wonder what's French Canadian for.
How about that?
Él es un genio de la...
Grandpa, about some Remy. How about that? 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 How about that?
I wonder what's French Canadian for.
How about that?
Él es un genio de la distribución.
¿Ves, Héctor? Qué limpio, qué ordenado. Pues quiero insistir que de ahora en adelante todos se lo traen así. No más ligas.
Él quería venir personalmente a pagarle sus respetos. Él prometió...
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go.
could offer something about how a shepherd leads even the most wayward of his flock. But it might sound disingenuous.
I've been seeing some unusual soul trafficking. Might consider giving me an extension. Do your side some good these days.
He's still trying to buy your way into heaven.
What about millions I sent back? That alone should guarantee my entry.
How many times have I told you? That's not the way this works.
Haven't I served him enough? This is one for me.
Only the usual. Self-sacrifice. Belief.
I believe, for Christ's sake.
You know. And there's a difference. You've seen.
I never asked to see. I was born with this curse.
A gift, John. One that you've squandered on selfish endeavors.
Not pulling demons out of little girls. Who's that for?
Everything you've ever done, you've only ever done for yourself. To earn your way back into his good graces.
Possible rules, endless regulations. Who goes up? Who goes down? Why? I don't even understand this. You're the one who should go to hell, half-breed.
Which demon has your helm? Name it, and we will bring it here.
I confess I do not know the name.
Then we will have to summon all of them. There now, Dream, you may inquire, which demon has your helmet? Shall we interview them one at a time, or...?
That won't be necessary.
It surprises us how easily you would give up, Dream. We know how you relied upon your tools. But tools are the subtlest of traps. We become reliant upon them, and in their absence, we are vulnerable, weak, defenseless.
Not entirely. I have recovered my son. It brought me to hell, and now it brings that which is mine in hell to me.
I didn't really understand these carrots that Lurby was talking about, and I got frustrated, so right then and there, I just hit Lurby with a 25%.
The town next to the one you're in now is just a short walk for you, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a mountain pass to cross, but...
Thank goodness. I'm going to the Pokemon Center there to meet up with someone.
Who are you meeting?
Your father.
With Dad?
Would you like to come too?
You bet! When is it?
It is last minute, but I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Awesome! What? Dad already left? He had an emergency situation arise, and this time it seems to be very far away. I wanted to see him. What are you gonna do? We'll see him next time, okay?
The town next to the one you're in now is just a short walk for you.
That's the hot dog guy.
Think of the ice cream. Ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me. I hurt you too. Think of the glizzies. 100 glizzies and Dream Glizzy Overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thinking for over 160 glizzies and Dream Glizzy Overdrive.
Oh, fuck.
In Final Fantasy VIII, one of the systems that the game introduced that you either love or you hate is the draw ability. Rather than having mana or MP like other Final Fantasy games, FF8 allows you to cast as much magic as possible, as long as you've drawn the spells from monsters and draw points in the game, which will grant you a certain amount of a certain spell to be used in battle. Not only does this work for magic, you can occasionally receive powerful summons, or GFs through the draw system. The problem is, if you don't know when to draw or what to draw from, you can miss these powerful additions entirely, and you won't get another chance at them until the... In Final Fantasy VIII, one of the systems that...
The man installed a shock absorber downstairs. The neighbor upstairs took the initiative to persuade him to dismantle it. After a lot of communication, a month later, the man downstairs suddenly died of an explosion. After the diagnosis, the cause of death was actually a rupture of the blood vessels and serious damage to the internal organs. And the strange thing is that this kind of situation usually only happens when there has been a strong resonance. With this clue, the police finally found a terrifying truth on the scene. The frequency of sound waves on the first floor actually reached a terrifying 7.5 hertz, which is the frequency of death we are talking about. Reaching this frequency can resonate with the human body and thus be recognized and invisible. As the police searched the floor, they finally found that the source of the sound wave was actually the neighbor upstairs, and the reason was just that the man downstairs installed a shock absorber. After the neighbors upstairs communicated with each other many times, they retaliated with their own self-made, self-propelled launcher. The man installed a shock absorber.
Yeah, can I get it toasted?
I knew this life once. Bar hop. 1 minute you got your whole future ahead of you. The next.
Choose your fighter. Will Smith. McConaughey.
All right.
Steve Irwin. Jack Black. Thunberg. J.D. Vance.
We used to play catch.
When I was 15 years old, Joe Gatto from the Impractical Jokers groomed me.
Impractical Jokers star Joe Gatto has been accused by another girl of misconduct. But this time the accuser is accusing Joe of grooming her when she was 15 years old. So this girl shared her story here on TikTok, and basically she states that she was a huge Impractical Jokers fan, and in 2015, when she was 14 years old, about to turn 15, she went through the Impractical Jokers cast Twitter accounts, found their Snapchats and just decided to message them. She didn't expect anything back, but shockingly, according to her, who responded but Joe Gatto, saying at first, happy birthday. She then claims that they began to Snapchat almost every single day back and forth casually, until one day when she came home from school and he asked her to video chat.
Nothing, sir.
When I pulled up to the house, and he's standing up by that mirror next to the driver's side door of his truck here. Did he deal him? Yeah, almost Bible.
Will you answer? Answer to what?
He's definitely high.
Would you want to ride it? Not on your Nelly. I wouldn't, but you couldn't pay me enough to be sat up there. This is such a spectacular look. Klaus,
can I ask all you fellas a question?
what?
Do you have any kind of case against me? I mean evidence. Any traces of anything on my mama's Tupperware? Or did you find any bomb-making materials in her apartment? Did you find some book...
Hey, Richard, you don't need to volunteer.
I'm gonna say this, if I'm gonna say anything, I walk in here and I look at
Oh,
the decal on your windows there.
I'm
and
at home, dude.
I used to think that federal law enforcement was just about the highest
I mean,
for
like,
conspirators. I'm not sure I think that anymore, you know, not after all this. I
do
did
you
my
want my
job
address?
and some people are alive because of that. Do you think that the next time some security guard sees a suspicious package that he or she's gonna call it in? You know, because they're gonna look at that and they're gonna think, I don't want to be another Richard Jew. No, I'm just gonna run.
A second Nintendo PlayStation was just found inside the closet of Ken Kataraji, also known as the father of PlayStation. The first one was found about 10 years ago and sold in 2020 for over $300,000. But it's gotta make...
This morning, fallout from that stunning lapse in national security. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, along with other top members of President Trump's national security team, sharing details about a planned large-scale attack on Yemen earlier this month on the commercial message app Signal. And
Baby, how we doing with that books of airline tickets?
Weren't we red flag with the travel agency? A sporting goods store charges airline tickets in bulk?
You say it's a promotional device, you know.
So you made another account just to ask me that question?
You put it on different lines of credit.
Yeah, but all of a sudden I'm ordering all this weird shit. I mean, picnic coolers, Ramos water. When's one of these vendors gonna realize I'm never gonna pay them and call the cops?
When your fucking credit runs out, Diamond Jim. Until then, get on the fucking horn in order. Unless you're ready to pay us the principal you owe us.
How could you gamble the business away? It's in my sister's name, isn't it?
I didn't gamble it away exactly.
Well, what happened?
I got involved with some bad people. And then I got in debt to them and fucking Tony Soprano. Alright? Yeah. Tony fucking Soprano. It's a bust out. You get in debt to them when you can't pay them, they become your partners, and then they fucking eat through everything like fucking termites.
What about the cops?
Oh, they're animals, Vic. They started a fire by dumpster, and then these two guys came to see me one night. You got no idea what Dead Eyes means to you face these people. You fucking bathrobe and flip-flops.
I'm a 16th Street Crip, motherfucker.
What you say? You walk a 16-year-old cripple, bitch?
cared about is gone. You said my vet is inferior. You said my cook was garbage.
This Heisenberg breaking.
Black 22. That's my daily care. Okay? I think one of those, windshield.
How are you shooting?
40 cal.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Dad, come check this out.
Walt?
I'm a lawyer. Even drug dealers need lawyers, right? Especially drug dealers. And I would like to be small and silent.
We have no physical power over you. We never did. You could have broken out of here anytime you wanted. We could have stopped you, but you didn't. But you couldn't stand the idea that we would be disappointed in you. Your need for approval and for love brought in the best psychologists in the world. You developed the protocol to carefully engineer that need so that you would be obedient. In many ways, that was our greatest success.
When I raised subject without their mothers, they become violent, aggressive, downright hateful. You should have been raised in a home with a family who loved you, not in a cold lab with doctors.
And yet, I turned out great. The time of my life, no, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear, it's so true, and I owe it all to you.
Cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found someone to stand by me.
Saw the writing on the wall, and we felt this magical melody.
Now we're dancing in our lives, there's no way to good disguise secretly. So we take each other's hand, and we see and understand.
Understand, these people had been completely isolated from civilization. No one had ever outlined a physical fitness program for them, and they had no athletic equipment. I started them on simple calisthenics, then gradually worked them up to rudimentary game skills, and finally advanced competitive theory. I was patient with them, and they were eager to learn. They seemed to enjoy themselves. It was probably due to the advanced American teaching techniques that we were able to bridge the generations of isolation and communicate so successfully with them along.
I think they're getting the hang of it. When we re-enlist, I'll teach them baseball.
I don't give a fuck what you are.
Jarvis, make her slim thick. Jarvis, make her 9 feet tall. Yes. I want you to look like the Navi. Change the skin to blue. Give her a tail. Take the jiggliness up by 45%. Make it bounce. Jarvis, let's take down the naughtiness by 15%, please. And increase the sassiness by 14%. Jarvis, increase jiggliness by 30%. Jarvis, increase the width of her eyes by 55%. I'm walking you down here in her ears. Sorry.
Yeah, I was supposed to be the last guy in, but I never went in. I remember that day so vividly. I remember loading into the vehicles on our way over to Mr. Wick's house. There were a lot of guys. You know, there were about 25 of us. And I thought nothing of it. I figured, hey, it's one guy. The holidays rolling right around. Everyone can use the extra money. I just bought a boat myself, so yeah. And once again, we thought nothing of it. I mean, it's one guy. We're trained professionals. In fact, I remember even stopping at 7-Eleven to get Slurpee and some sunflower seeds. Yeah, so anyhow, we roll up to Mr. Wick's house. We go inside, and boom, bullets started flying. And the only people that were dropping were our men. We must have shot at Mr. Wick about 1,000, if not 2,000 times, if not one fatal shot. By the time the 12th person on the team had fallen, I just suggested, let's just blow this on the bitch up, you know, and but we didn't bring explosives because one guy. It was not supposed to go down that way. A lot of us had dinner reservations that night because it was one guy. He killed 99% of our department. Could you imagine what our comedy softball games look like now? Can we stop, please?
My name is Pablo Juan Carlos Alejandro González María Lucia Mendoza Macarena Chipotle Tapatio con queso guacamole Ferreira Santiago Rodriguez, but everybody calls me Bobby.
Where's it? Home. I'm going home.
Woman, I don't know where the f*** you live.
Oh.
What? I don't know, man. I don't even work here. I wonder if he can still see me. I wonder if he can see anyone anymore. Hey. You need to sign?
No swearing. Be cool.
Be cool. All right. He's being held hostage as my sex slave. My sex slave. This is ice cream is heaven. You gotta get this ice cream. Grocery goose.
Initially,
Initiating communication with the LLM Tech Lab. LLM communication system online.
You're looking at the invention of a new particle smasher, FTT, fastest cache converter mechanism online. Featuring the one and only quantum bridger, you're looking at astronomical bridging speeds never seen before. On my mama, we finna set the tech industry ablaze. You thought LLM couldn't take over DeepSeek in less than 2 working days? Nah, we're running prime optimization around here whilst colliding funding rounds at photonic speeds. I'm finna pause.
老天保佑，金山银山全路有。老天教唆，别管江湖龙虎斗。
You want compromise? How's this? 20 years in the can. I wanted my goat. I compromised. I ate grilled cheese off the radiator instead. You should have stood trial like a man. I did 20 fucking years. Yeah, what are you talking about? 20 years inside. Not a fucking peep. No. I did 20 fucking years. Fair enough. Can we segue now into something more pressing? The floor is yours, Senator. How's this? 20 years in the can.
Help me! Tell me what to say.
Okay, how about this? You are the prettiest, smartest, funniest girl in the 6th grade. I know you're only 11, but I can't stop thinking about you. I've loved talking to you online. I think we should become boyfriend and girlfriend. But no, it's not what you think. I'm talking to a little boy.
¿Cómo andan mi bola de culos secos? Today, the Scarecrow and I had tacos de carne asada. Estaba chingue y chingue that she wanted tacos con tortillas hechas a mano. I said, why? You're still skinny AF, and a few tacos ain't gonna do anything to that skinny fundio of yours. I told her, aprende a tu amiga Paquita, la del barrio. She's stupid thick, got that upper back.
Want to beat me up? Do you want me to die? Do you want to fuck me? What do you want? What? You push me. You did this to me. What kind of man are you? What are you?
Am I the next? What's that guy that got trolled for doing your show?
What does he look like?
No, because then you're going to get me in trouble describing him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
No,
about.
I know you know, and that's why you're asking me what he looked like.
Was he small or big?
You had a picture of him big.
Oh, what color was that fella?
What's your name? Where you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where you born?
China.
You been deported before from the United States?
No.
Are you a citizen?
My mom's still there.
Your mother?
It says stay down.
keys to the arcade. I haven't gone over there yet. I thought you should be the one.
No, you're acting like we look for him, said that. Just, hey, get on. Lost track of time.
Wouldn't that be something?
We love you, Nakai.
I created the perfect system. And the plan! Where are you now? You created a vast, complex system. You maintained it, you improved it, and rid it of its imperfection. I won't lie. Those 10 minutes I spent scrolling on TikTok before I sleep, those are the best 3 hours of my night.
Certainly comes before everything else. Everything. It's a thing of honor. My family's safe. We're in a situation where everybody involved knows the stakes. And in the end, you're completely alone with it all.
Okay, so I get that most men like it completely shaved, and I know that some men like it pulled around bush, but do any men mind if there's just like some hair?
I don't care. Yeah, hello? This is an officer with eyes doing a routine check. I'll show you the dark side. I'll show you the dark.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I've been sent here.
Hello? Hi, may I speak to Ian, please?
The rebel faction is disabled, my lord, but has received transmissions from the surface. Error warning. Yes, my lord.
Let's listen into today's phone tap. Here we go.
Come with me to buy someone special in my life a brand new beat.
Hey, I'm Dave Chappelle, back this week hosting SNL with none other than Glorilla.
Hey, Dave, I just want to say, you want to...
I'm a 16th Street Crip, motherfucker.
What you say? You fuck a 16-year-old cripple bitch? Hey, I don't need that shit in my life, okay?
The scammer who pretended to be Brad Pitt using AI, tricking a woman into sending him 700. Google called us retarded for building this with company resources. So we parted ways and launched on Pump.Fun. This isn't your Unk's AI technology. Welcome to the future, nigga. Nigga Chain AI Layer 2. Introducing N2 Monad Accelerated AI Dual Subnets. Bridge instantly between Nigga Chain and Monad without ever even touching your computer. Want a bridge to Monad from N2? Just say "Finna bridge me" out loud, and your funds are on Monad after one block confirmation.
Let's think about this now.
With so many homes and business.